So my name's Acadia Dubiel. I'm a political science major, and for my role as an intern, I basically just help our account managers with whatever they need help with. I meet with sponsors, I call donors, I text people about their appointments, I go to blood drives and just help with check-in or canteen. I basically just fill in wherever it's needed. I think the biggest impact it's had is just kind of like teaching me what a real 9-to-5 job will be like, because I've only ever had jobs that are more in the service industry or lifeguarding. So this has kind of taught me, especially with COVID, with a job that's partially remote and then partially in person. It's taught me, I guess, what my expectations are, how to better communicate with people. And I think, honestly, that experience is just really important when it comes to any field that I decide to go into, or if I decide to change my mind later on. So I think it's been really important for me. It's a great way to get some experience before you want to enter, I guess, the job market. Because honestly, with a lot of job markets are getting really competitive right now. People are finding that they might not get hired right out of college just with their degree. So this could be a great way to give you the competitive edge, I guess, as you're applying for jobs. And it's just a great way to get some experience, just talking to people, networking, all of those kinds of things. My favorite part about my role as an intern at the Red Cross would probably be just the amount of people that I get to meet on a daily basis. I get to meet people who are executives, people who work in disaster relief, people who work in international law I've met with, and just getting to talk to those people about their experiences, about their roles. It just kind of helps me get a better idea of what I want to do, and it just allows me to make connections with those people, and I think that's definitely been the most important thing that I've done. If you're a political science major, I think a major part of that degree is being able to talk to other people, being able to organize. A lot of this job is just about organizing. It's about helping people, I guess, whether you're trying to recruit to donate blood, it's about trying to meet with people in your community. I had to do that because we had to create our own blood drive, which happened this past weekend. And that was a lot of community organizing, whether it was, going to different community events and recruiting there, calling people who live nearby, all that kind of stuff. Organizing itself is a skill, and this job definitely teaches that. And if you're going to go into politics in any way, you need to know how to do that. It's made me feel more optimistic, I think. Knowing that there are jobs out here, that there's a lot of jobs that will fit my career, that will fit what I want to do. And these are things that I can do in my community. I don't have to travel for these kinds of things. With my degree, if I wanted to go work for the Red Cross and be an account manager, I could probably do that if I, finish my degree, get the right training for it. So it made me feel, I guess, really optimistic and really excited to enter the career field. I was a little bit nervous as someone who went in with a little bit more credits. I was like, wow, graduation seems like it's happening a little fast. But after this internship, I feel a lot more comfortable and I feel a lot more confident. There isn't really any negatives. If you're already willing to sort of put aside some of your summertime for a job, there isn't really any negatives to taking this internship. I know a lot of people with unpaid internships will have to sacrifice some money that they're going to make during the summer in order to gain that experience. But with this program, it's allowed me to replace what I normally have as income supplement with something that's actually giving me experience in my field. So there was really no downsides to the program. So if you're already wanting to set aside that time for a job, you might as well take this internship.
My name is Terrance Graham. I've been with American Red Cross for 2 years now. I started February of 2020, but right before the pandemic, and I started off as a DCC, which is a donor center coordinator in Charleston, South Carolina, but I moved to account manager here in Charlotte July of last year. Well, we have a strong presence on UNCC campus, and we have that presence for quite some time now. We host blood drives on your campus every month, and we have the big 49ers for Life in March. So this is my first year doing it with UNCC, but it's a great campus, great partnership that we have with you guys. Acadia has been great. So we have 6 account managers, 2 bookers, and then we have our district manager and our regional exec. and he helps out in all facets. Acadia, pretty much being at UNCC is in my territory. Acadia mainly worked with me, but he has helped out tremendously when it came to the Omega Psi Phi conclave that took place a couple of weeks ago at the convention center here in Charlotte. Also with keeping that strong presence that we have with UNCC, so reaching out to other groups that are on the campus to host blood drives. And he's also been helping out with a battle of the badges that we have with the city of Concord. And so building the relationships with the police department, the fire department, EMS, and the first responders and things of that nature. So he's been a tremendous help with recruiting donors and carrying out the process. Well, he hosted his own blood drive a couple of weeks ago, and he made gold. And then he also, I would say that, and also that conclave, because we had 10 to 15,000 members of Omega Psi Phi at that conclave, and helping with doing site visits and getting things in order, and also building that presence on UNCC campus. That was major as well. So yeah, pretty much 3 or 4 great things he accomplished. I really can't say which one's better than the other. I look for charisma. I look for what do they want to do in the future, if it aligns with our objective and what we're doing here at the Red Cross. And when we interviewed Acadia, man, he was so awesome. It's like, he told me he was a freshman, like he just finished his freshman year, and I was like, wow, like I wasn't expecting this from a freshman. And so me and my colleague, Catherine, I was like, we gotta get him. That's the guy. He's the guy for the job. It helps with exposing us to the youth. Not a lot of young people donate blood or are aware of the benefits of it. And with doing these internships, the interns are exposed to what's going on behind the scenes, because normally you just see the blood drive, you see the phlebotomists come in and they set up and do the blood drive, but actually seeing what goes on behind the scenes and how everything is set up, and being able to transfer that to his friends or people that he who are young and up and coming. It's like, hey, this is a great organization, like you should look into it. So this program actually exposes us to the youth. It's a great opportunity. Exposure leads to success. So if you join that program and you come in and you're exposed to these different things, when it's time, once you graduate, you're really hitting the ground rolling. You know everything that's to come. It's not foreign to you. So I think like that right there is just a great opportunity to just propel yourself further in life.